Hello guys, today we're going to talk about the new upcoming character Luca. Luca is the boxing champion in Billy Box Underworld and one of Wildfire's most capable fighters. In today's video, we'll explore Luca's abilities, skills, and talent and how he can be a valuable asset to Kafka teams. So let's get started.
もうすぐ試合が始まる。よっしゃ、先にウォーミングアップしとくか。全体必勝。
Luca is a physical nihility 4-star character with impressive offensive capabilities. His basic attack, called Direct Punch, deals physical damage equal to 130% of Luca's own attack to a single enemy at level 9. Moving on, his skill as Raging Fist, Luca inflicts physical damage equal to 120% of his own attack to a target enemy. Additionally to that, there's 100% base chance to cause the target to bleed for 3 turns. While bleeding, at the start of each turn, the enemy will take damage equal to 16% of their own HP as a physical damage over time, DOT, or not more than 300% of Luca's own attack, whichever is lower. But considering most bosses have a really high HP, it's really recommended to stack Luca's attack for optimal DOT damage output. Luca's ultimate ability, Coup de Grâce, deals damage to a single target while guaranteeing Luca 2 stacks of fighting will. There's also 100% base chance to increase the target enemy's damage received by 15% for 3 turns. Shortly after, Luca deals physical damage equal to 330% of his own attack to the target enemy at level 10. For Luca's talent, Flying Sparks, it provides additional utility. After Luca uses his basic attack, skill or ultimate, he gains up to 4 stacks. Whenever he has 2 stacks or more, his basic attacks become enhanced, Sky Shadow Fist. These attacks deal damage to a single target, and if the target is already inflicted with bleed, they immediately start bleeding again, receiving damage equal to 85% of the original damage at level 10. Luca's technique Anticipator enables him to immediately attack a random enemy upon entering the combat, dealing damage equal to 50% of his own attack, and also guarantee him to inflict bleed on the target. And at the start of each turn, it deals DOG damage without exceeding a maximum either of a percentage of Luca's own attack or a percentage of the enemy's maximum HP. And he also gains 1 stack of fighting will. Luca can also dispel 1 buff from the enemy target whenever he uses a skill, which is really helpful in the late MOC floors. The enhanced version of Luca's basic attacks, called Sky Shadow Fist. It consumes 2 stacks of fighting will. At first, you do a direct punch deals 3 attacks, each attack dealing a physical damage equal to 26% of Luca's own attack to a target enemy, and you do a Sky Shadow Fist to do 1 more attack, dealing a physical damage equal to 104% of Luca's own attack to the same enemy at level 9. For his Eidolons, E1 fighting endlessly, it boosts Luca's damage by 15% with attacking a bleeding enemy for 2 turns. It's a really good Eidolon to get. It helps him deal more damage considering Luca's ability to trigger bleed a lot. E2 adds an additional advantage to Luca's kits. When he uses his skill against an enemy with physical weakness, he gains 1 more stack of fighting will. It's alright Eidolon to get for him, it's a bonus. It makes him easy to use by building more stacks faster and dealing more damage. E4 boosts Luca's attack based on the number of stacks he possesses. With each stack acquired, Luca's attack increased by 5%, stacking up to a maximum of 4 times. This is really good Eidolon to get for him, and the best one obviously is E6. With E6, when Luca's enhanced basic attack hits a bleeding enemy, for every direct punch used by his enhanced basic attack will cause the enemy to take damage equal to 8% of the original bleed damage for 1 time. So basically, when Lucas uses his enhanced basic attacks on a bleeding enemy, it deals 3 attacks plus the Sky Shadow Fist, and all of these attacks will cause the target to take damage equal to 8% of the original bleed damage. E3 and E5 just a level up for your skill, talent, and you're out. When it comes to building Luca, prioritizing attack is really essential, since all of his damage output relies heavily on this attribute. Unlike your traditional DPS character, he really benefits from building high attack, since DOT damage alone scale with the crit rate, crit damage, and also to fully utilize his skill with the 300% motion value, and for that, equipping an attack chest or a body piece is strongly recommended. You can either go with an attack link or an energy recharge one, but I really recommend you going with energy recharge link because it allows him to frequently utilize his ultimate, since regenerating 3 energy from his traces doesn't have that much in my opinion. Looking at how energy hungry his ult is, and also to acquire 2 stacks of Fighting Will more consistently and triggering DLG against bleeding enemy is more important in my opinion. It makes him a budget Kafka in a way, providing an immense value by his own. So yeah, a tank link for high numbers or an energy link for a more consistent damage. And to further optimize his performance, you should consider speed boots and physical damage sphere. And for the subs, you should stack as much attack as you can. Speed is also important without exceeding 120. Brick effect is also nice, but yeah, it's optional. I think you just need to avoid crit rate and crit damage. HP and defense is alright, you can live with them. Just avoid crit rate and crit damage and you'll be good. And for the relics, Space Sealing Station is a must since it gives you 24% attack with either a physical set to boost your physical damage by 10% after Luca attacks or hit. His attack is increased by 5% for 5 stacks, so basically a free 25% attack for the rest of the battle, or you can just go with the Musketeer set to boost your basics attacks and your enhanced basics while giving you more speed, or just go with the 2-piece, it's up to you. For Luca's weapons, there's not that much of good nihility weapons in the game right now, but up to this point of recording this video, his best in slot is Resolution Shines as a Pearls of Sweat. This weapon offers a unique advantage by decreasing the enemy's defense, or you can go with the Eyes of the Prey. Equipping this weapon amplifies his dot damage by a 24% at S1. For the 5-star weapons, unfortunately we don't have a dedicated weapon designed specifically for Luca at this moment. However, there are a couple of options worth considering. Patience is all you need is a really good weapon for him. While this weapon might not be a better suitor for Luca, it still offers some benefits for him. It increases Luca's damage by a 24%, also boosts his speed by 4.8% up to 3 stacks for every attack initiated by him, with also a 100% base chance to cause the attack enemy to take plus 18% additional DOG damage at S1. There's another 5-star option in the name of the word. If you have this weapon lying around and you're not using it on a debuffer character, the 24% attack is really useful for him, plus the high stats the 5-star weapon gives compared to a 4-star is a really good option to consider for Luca. Remember, these recommendations are based on the current state of the game at this time of recording this video. With new updates and new weapons are introduced, there might be even more exciting choices for him. In terms of team composition, Luca is somewhat niche character. He excels only in Kafka teams, so you should pair him with her in characters like Sampo, the amazing wind AoE DOT damage dealer, plus Servo to create a deadly trio. But it's really important to note that this team might lack durability, and considering Sampo and Kafka can already handle AoE situations, while Luca focusing on the big boys, so there's no place actually for Serval to be honest. So for the remaining slot, you should consider including characters like Gigapart, the best shielder in game right now, while using Topaz Lycon, the trend of the universal market, so he can trigger more DOG for the team while giving you unbreakable shields. If you find this previous setup doesn't quite fit your playstyle, you might need to consider characters like Natasha for her sustained healing and her cleansing abilities. It might sound strange, but she can also help with breaking shields for Kafka too. Characters like Luocha can also synergize well with Luca's abilities. Luocha not only provides healing but also removes rebuffs from teammates and dispels enemies' buff. His versatility can greatly contribute to the success of this team. Or you might use Vailu. In conclusion, while Luca may appear somewhat underwhelming as a standalone character, he undeniably shines as a remarkable addition to Kafka teams. This is especially important considering the common challenge faced by most DOT dealers. They often struggle to deal significant damage to one single big boss due to their lower motion values. That's why we don't see them as much in higher MOC flows. But they compensate with their AoE damage, which is understandable move from Hoyoverse to balance the game. However, Luca breaks this pattern with his immense potential for inflicting massive DOT to one single enemy. Just for that alone, he becomes as indispensable asset and prove to be the missing piece that elevates any Kafka team composition. That's it. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. As a newcomer to YouTube space, I'm eager to improve and deliver content that resonates with you guys. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you have any advices or ideas or any feedback on how I can make better videos in the future, please leave a comment down below if someone watching this, of course. Your suggestions are really valuable for me, helping me grow as a content creator and provide the best possible content for you guys. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell and stay tuned for the future videos. Bye!